Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, and this morning we are going to be working on a levee up here at Grandma's. The cattle really wore down the sides walking on it, so we're going to be bringing up the dirt. We'll be putting it right on the edge here of the levee, and I put all this here yesterday. We're going to go down and we're going to make it all even straight across. But they got a bunch of cattle paths wearing the levee out right there. So we're going to fill it all back in. Get the tractor and scraper, going to haul it all in here and line it up probably 3 feet, and then use the dozer and push it all in and level it off and see how far we can get. But that's all we got going on today. Jeffrey's going to go back to brush hogging pastures, and Dad's cleaning up around the house for the 4th of July. We usually have friends and family over, and then Matt's doing chores again today. So they're calling for rain at about noon. Good chance. We'll see what happens, but we need it. We're praying for it, but what happens ever happens, I guess. Howdy. I gave it my best go. We got back here to the pond project, the dam project, I guess I should just call it. I showed you a little bit about it a couple days ago. We got some rain yesterday. I think we got 3 tenths in northeast Missouri. That's where we're located at. The boys up north got a little bit more than we did, but they also got a lot of wind damage. So unfortunate events for them, but so we just finished up the project, and I think it looks all right for what I did. But good morning, guys. It's Friday for us. Hope you all had a good 4th of July. We've been pretty busy doing all these side projects. Yesterday I put in a culvert for a entrance to one of our cattle pastures. Much needed. It's been washing out pretty badly, and it's pretty tight getting in there. We hardly could get in there at all. Matt's been doing chores with the cows this whole week. Not much exciting going on in that category, and Jeffrey's been brush hogging still. But today we're out here spraying. Me and Dad checked some fields. We finally got some fields we got to spray. They've got some water hemp in it. You can barely see, but you can see the weeds out there. So we're spraying for water hemp, grass, voluntary corn, milkweeds. You watched this morning, I sat there and filled up with some interline, or as we call it, we like to call it Liberty. We have some FS Supreme. It's more of a soapy sticker. It just makes all the chemicals stick to the plant in the ground. And then we put some clethodim in there. That's voluntary corn and grass. And then we have some AMS, or salt in other terms, that we have to throw in the thing too. It's a chemistry that we spray on top of our beans. Seems to be working good. Doesn't take long to sit there and do it. I think you can start to see everything in, I think, 3 days, something like that. I think that's what Dad said. Seems to be working. We're short fused. We only got about 4 fields that we think we're going to have to spray so far. Then we're going to start spraying some fungicide. We did get some rain. I think we got 1.5 inches. We are located up here in northeast Missouri. 1.5 inches of rain, maybe 2 inches. Made everything jump. Beans, they're about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Corn varies. Some of it's 5 feet, some of it's 8 feet. It's I'd say we're 70% tasseled probably around here. By the end of the week, we should hopefully be 100%. That's what we got going on today. And yeah, I'll check in later.
So we're done baling, so we're gonna put our baler away. But found out what was wrong with our tire. It's got a big old chunk out of it. It's always nice. They got that fixed like this yesterday. So now we're gonna go put it away and put it in the shed and be done with it for the year. So everything else is going pretty good today. I missed out on a lot of the damage yesterday. Everything pretty much went north of us, so we didn't really have a whole lot of damage. I got some corn that's leaning, but it ain't broke, so it's a good sign. Although the corn's pretty much not going to yield anything anyway, Our beans, they still got a lot of growing to do, and they can actually handle a lot of stress, so not really worried about the beans right now. We got 3 days of rain. If we can get it, that'd be nice. Our crop will be pretty good on that, but our corn's pretty much done. It's about 5.5 feet tall and tasseling already, so it probably ain't gonna yield any good, but it's probably gonna be better than what we think it's gonna be, but hard to tell. Time will tell, and we'll just keep on trucking. Hopefully everything will pan out for the guys that got destroyed yesterday. About 30 minutes north of us got hit pretty hard. A lot of their corn's flat, grain bins are blowing over, and I think an elevator actually blew down too. So they got hit pretty hard yesterday. So hopefully they can get it back together, recover, and hopefully keep on going. Well, we got it in the shed, done for the year. Whoever left that, chemical tote right there really didn't make it easy trying to back in there. Kind of in the way. You know who you are. I got your name wrote down. Got a yard sale here. Let's go crash it. Just kidding. I got other things to do. I got a lot of chores to do, so I'd definitely crash that yard sale if I could. If I had any money, I would definitely crash that yard sale. They're lucky. They're lucky I'm a busy man today.
Wanted to go over, we got a new function. John Deere came out with a function for all your 4600 displays, which your 4600 display is what's integrated into the equipment, and which I'll show you in 1 second what that actually is and means. But they came out with the thing, 4600s and above, and it was basically a discounted. Every monitor comes with unlimited functions. Well, these functions just kind of make your life easier, make you a little lazier, I guess, or more efficient in their terms. But anyways, they discounted at $500, something like that, to sit there and put all this upgraded stuff onto your monitor. Unlimited feature, premium, whatnot, so you don't have to pay it again. Whereas before you would have to pay like a bigger fee. But what we got is, we're spraying out here, so I'm shooting for 15 gallon to the acre. But if you notice, I got guidance lines on my first end row, and what it's doing is, I went through, I think about a month before I planted everything, and I recorded boundary lines on all the edges of the fields and around the waterways. So it basically takes the width that you have typed in here and gives you an end row line. And so basically I don't have to steer around the whole end row or the waterways or really anything, honestly. It can almost dang near do it itself. The reason they came out with this was to get you ready for automated equipment, because it is coming. But they're trying to push it harder and harder, make it easier on people who can actually afford it, which it's going to be very expensive, so I don't know if you'll be able to afford it or not. But that's what we got going on. I did it for the planters and everything. Of course, I just now got this. As you can see, I'm going to go right around that post. Didn't even have to sit there and steer or nothing. My hands free. So I like to take it a little slower on the first end row. The sprayer has so much weight on the back, it really likes to jerk side to side. But that's what we got going on. Seems to be working pretty slick. It's going to make us a little bit more efficient on spraying. You know, that we're not going to be spraying acres that we don't need to spray. We're not going to plant acres that we're not planted. It's going to keep everything exactly how many acres is here. And it's also good for our landlords to see how exactly much ground technically that they've lost due to grass or trees growing up. Of course, we brush hog every year, but you know, you can only do so much. Trees grow. The only way to take them out is a track load or bulldozer. Not many people want to do that, which good afternoon. Well, we got moved. We got that field done. It's starting to rain again, but I'm not complaining. We'll take all the rain we can get. It's getting rained out. This is the field we were in. It's supposed to be 200 acres. I come up with about 196, I think. So, yeah, it started sprinkling on me. Just now got started, so we should be fine. I don't think we'll have to respray it, but most of the time if you spray a field and then it gets rained on right after, it's on certain chemicals, it'll make you have to respray it all, because the rain will just wash it all back off the plant and off of the ground, and it's supposed to be able to sit there and kill the weeds when the weeds are coming up. If it gets washed down, then it's not possible for it to do so. So we're gonna call her a day for spraying. We go home and find some other activities to do, probably. Might call it an early day, I don't know yet, but I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, but if you're not, or have any questions or comments, you know, just leave them on down there. We look forward to talking with you guys and communicating. And, well, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in.